All right, hello, welcome to the stream. This is Laggie Couch. How's it going? Where's my game? Game? There it is. Okay, nice. How sad. My game, like, walked out on me right at the start, too. Not off to a great start tonight, but we'll see if we can salvage things. Like I said, hello, welcome to the stream. Laggie Couch here, coming to you live. Let me check my audio, then we can talk about what the deal is. Also, I wouldn't want to go a second longer without saying, hi there, Skull Slayer. How's it going? Thank you so much for popping by, and hope you're having a good weekend stuff. Now then. God, the music in this game goes so hard. That's okay. We go hard sometimes, too. So really, it fits me. It suits me. Skull Slayer says, hello, Laggie. You know ads. Oh, yeah. Ads are the best, aren't they? Anyways, right, so, what's going on? Where you been, Laggie Couch? I'll tell you. Last time you guys saw me, it was about a week ago, I think. Maybe like 6 days? We had our last Armored Core stream, and I got one of the endings in that game. Where have I been since that stream? I've been playing Armored Core some more, of course. I freaking love that game. I played through an entire 2 more times. I got all the endings, I got all the weapons, I got pretty much everything except, like, S ranking all the missions. So, because I just can't be bothered. So yeah, every waking moment that I haven't been working or doing something else, like eating, or using the restroom or showering, I have been playing Armored Core. So yeah, I didn't want to stream it after we got the first inning, because I didn't know how it was going to go. In hindsight, it may have been okay to stream, although it would have been a little weird because there's a lot of repeated content, but it does mix up a little bit, enough to keep it interesting for the player. Maybe not for the viewer, but definitely for the player. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I enjoyed it. I'm kind of, I don't know. Maybe someday we go back to Armored Core and get, like, all the endings or something. But, we will see. So, that brings us to tonight's stream. It's, we're going back to this game. It's, yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go. Now let's see you clear them. This will be my second session with this game. We tried it a little while back, I don't know, like a month ago or so, it feels like. And back then it was a bit of a palate cleanser. It was holding us over until we got to Armored Core. Well, now that we've done a bunch of Armored Core, I feel like maybe doing like a nice, relaxed, sort of easy game might make sense before we get back into maybe longer games and stuff. So that's kind of my thinking. That's why we're back here. Let's see. Skull Slayer says, am I going to try out Wizard with a Gun? I don't know. I'll think about it. So, yeah, last time we played, we kind of like, I don't know, tested the waters, I guess. We dipped our little toesies into the pool to see how things felt, and they felt pretty good. It was pretty easy, but that's because we did a lot of the early levels. I'm sure now that we kind of like passed all the early levels, we'll be on to greater challenges now. So, I don't know. I might get stumped. It might cause issues. We'll have to see how it goes, I guess. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think my tea's ready, actually. Let me just... Yeah, there we go. Get my, like, bowl over here to, like, catch my tea bag. Very fancy. Very posh and suave and stuff. Be impressed with my display of culture. Alright, I guess we can go ahead and get started, unless anyone has anything else. Anything? Going once? Going twice? Nope. Let's do this. All right. Let's do some... Oh, yeah. I was like, why isn't my controller working? Because it's not plugged in. Also, we don't use controller for this game. I don't think. All right. We've got some options here. I think... Let's start with Pin Pool. We'll kind of work left to right, I think. Skipping Cash Run, of course, because it's a trash game. And, yeah, maybe finish off with Color Lab. I don't know. This will probably be like a 2-hour stream or so. Nothing too crazy. Alright, go away tips. Go. Oh my god, there's so many! I didn't realize there were 2 pages. Gotta admit. Oh my god. Skull Slayer says, I've been watching Tabs VODs, like the first season of MHA. Such classics, yeah. Yeah, great times. There's a lot of Tabs VODs to choose from. That's what you're looking for. Okay. So we have a select number of bombs. We got 3 bombs and 3 ogres and 3 goblins. So this is going to be all about positioning, I suppose. Well, this guy's totally safe, right? So I say we kill him first. And then next, let's kill this guy. Very good. Now, I'm guessing this bomb can kill this guy. Actually, we may be in trouble. We may have already screwed up. Yeah, I think we're dead. I think that's it, because we have no way to kill this goblin anymore. Oh my god, okay. Can we reset? Is there any way to reset? There we go, retry. So we were already stumped. That's not good. We're not even 10 minutes in. To be fair, there's been no warm-up at all. Maybe this bomb can kill this guy. So let's try this first. Yeah, okay. Next, let's pull this guy over to the right. Very good. And now let's drop everyone down to the bottom. I said everyone, damn it. That includes you, guy in the middle. And then... Have we done it? We have, okay. Wow, okay, this bomb... We didn't even need this bomb. That's gonna... I hope we didn't pay too much for it, because it was totally useless. Skullslayer says... They would recommend making a playlist for each series. I do have playlists. There's playlists. So you should be good, right? Okay, hang on. Let me stop the stream, and let's double check that. Laggie Couch Archive, playlists. Yeah, there's tons of playlists on my channel. Including tabs with 54 videos. Now, some of the old tab stuff is on my main channel because it was before I set up my archive channel, so you might have to go back. But yeah, all the tab stuff should be in a convenient playlist for you, Skullslayer. All right, let's continue with the game. Right, we cleared it. Took a while. We're not going for score here or stars or anything. We're just trying to get through it. We're trying to survive. It's our only objective. I would get treasure this time. There's a reward besides just like the blood of my enemies. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty obvious we gotta kill the wolves. And there's number 2. Good stuff. Now then, we just bomb this guy. We just drop a bomb on his head. There we go. Life's good. Wow, that felt way easier than the first one. Game was really, like, pulling no punches. Just, like, dove right in. It's like, yeah, here's the sharks and piranhas and other predators. Enjoy. I did not, but we got through it. My IQ's increased by 1. Skullslayer says, hit me with the couch dumb. I would if I could, Skullslayer. It's okay, everyone makes mistakes. Don't worry about it. On to stage 28. More treasure is at stake, at risk. I think I see what to do. First, we murder this man. Next, we have this man murder this dog, this pooch. And after that, we drop a bomb on his head. Look at that. Easy stuff. Oh yeah, everything's working as intended. By the way, that ballista tried to kill me there. I was under the impression ballistas were friendly. Maybe they're not, though. Maybe I need to watch my back. Or my front, depending on which side the ballista's on. Destroy everything. Understood. Can do. Alright. It's another 3 bomb, 3 ogre situation. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. First... Let's get this guy over here. And then... we drop the bomb there, but maybe that's okay? See, like, the blast radius of the bombs is not obvious to me at all. I feel like this should have killed him. Like, if I was that close to the bomb would, like, definitely go off, right? Okay. Well, we can at least get this guy murdered. I think we've lost. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Shall we show you what happens if I unleash myself? Down below. Smacked. Destroyed. Failed. Alright. So then, what's the play? Okay, how about this? We can pull both these guys over. Okay, very, very good, maybe. I still don't know if this guy's, like, close enough. It feels like he might not be. Okay. Let's drop a goblin in. Okay. Now they're both positioned, I think, in, like, prime bombing territory. This one I'm less certain about, admittedly. Well, let's just see what happens. Ah, you're kidding. Freaking weird physics in this game. Alright. Just move a little to the right. Ah, why couldn't it have fallen over to the left? We would have won. No! Goddamn bomb physics. It's like a toast landing butter side down or whatever. So lame. Okay. Retry. I'm already beginning to regret playing this game tonight. I think it'll make me look quite foolish. Okay, how about this? Well, hang on. I'm generally confused. Here's the deal. We gotta pull this guy to the left, right? There's no other way we can kill him. The only way to pull him to the left is to have him kill this goblin, right? But he can't kill this goblin unless this guy moves and kills this goblin. There we go. Let's go ahead and, yeah, pull that. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I think I see, actually. So this will slide, but it doesn't have to slide. If we pull this out of the way first, it should drop straight down, right on this guy's, horned head. And now the only thing we need to do is get this guy. Okay, now everything's out of alignment. Like, it was going so well, and now it's just, like, not. Reset. Okay, I think there's some timing involved here. We need to pull this. There. Okay, now we can pull him over there. Now they're right exactly where you want them. I mean, this guy could be a little bit off to the right, but it's not bad. Okay. Now then, you. Okay. I think this is about as good as we can do. So, let's, bombs away. Yeah. So, first you will die. Very good. You have died. Next, you two will die. There we go. Let's go. Yeah, it's making me flex my old gray matter just a little bit. That's okay. Have I mentioned I've only been playing Armored Core? Like, I haven't been working out or doing anything else. It's had a serious effect on my life. Unfortunately, no mechs can save me here. No matter how big a robot might be, it will not be able to come into play in this scenario that we have laid out before us. That's a lot of goblins. Alright, are you ready, Mr. Ogre, to do some serious work? Alright, I think we just have him, like, work his way around, right? Kind of, what would you say, clockwise? If your clock was square, and instead of telling the time, committed violence. There we go. Aha, I think I understand. I Naruhodo, suddenly. The light bulb in my brain is a light with ideas and stuff. Now then. If we pull this, he's not interested. But if we pull this, he's... Ah, come on, man. Ugh. I thought ballistas were trustworthy. I think I even called Ballista, like, best girl last time we played. Like, my love interest and stuff, and I've been totally betrayed. That's tragic and sad. Well, okay. We only have one choice here, so that makes it easy. He's got to go around and kill all these dudes. The thing is... Oh, I see it now. I think the bomb is bait. Don't trust the bomb. Ballista was right all along. I was just misusing it. So yeah, there we go. Kill count is up to 3, I think, now. May as well raise it to 4. And now, we drop the ballista down and just let it do all the dirty work. Yeah, exactly. And with just a little bit of patience and time, that ballista bolt flies true. Hits that guy in the back, unawares. And we're left with a little party favor, but like a bomb that we can take home. Display on the shelf, you know. Why do I see an arrow to the right? How many of these are there? Okay, good. Just 100. Only one frickin' 100 on a 31. Ooh, lava. That's new. Let's roast this guy. I thought he would, like, catch on fire or, like, melt, but he just kind of, like, fell over dead. Your turn. Well, that just wasn't very smart of you. To be fair, maybe you thought these were, like, delicious cheese puffs or something. Stickman tips. Lava is super dangerous. Damn, okay. That should be, like, in a textbook somewhere, I'm pretty sure. It can melt anything from enemies to treasure to Stickman. Keep cool and use it to your benefit. Keep cool when using lava. Understood. Hi there, Tree Master. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good week. Yummy tea. Tree Master says, yo. I say yo back. Weak sight. Aight. Good to hear. On to stage 32. Find the treasure. Okay, I'm gonna assume if the treasure melts, our Stickman, like, has a really sad episode and can't, like, carry on with life. Yeah, instant death. He wasn't just sad, he was like... Because you can't be sad if you're dead. Okay, in that case, we gotta carefully slide the treasure over to our location. Gently. It'll get a little scratched up, that's okay. It's better scratched up than, like, melted. Nice. Alright. 2 more stars, 1 more IQ point, and 100 coins. We've not done any gacha in this game yet. I think I definitely want to check it out before we call it a night. We should have the cash now, after playing this many mini-games. Mini-games. But yeah. Okay, Melt the dog. Oof. Of all the places to stand in this little chamber, you pick, like, the one spot, little pooch, where you didn't want to. Okay, so once the treasure becomes available, our guy's gonna walk right towards it, I think. We want to keep that lava sealed up there. Here's what we do. Let's... But he's not going to walk to the right until the treasure's available. Will the lava stay up there? Okay, it looks like pretty well settled, luckily. I think we should have it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. You know, his head was getting a little bit hotter as he was walking towards that. Like, the heat would surely conduct through the metal. Alright, on to 30. Wah. Another chamber. Another bomb. More enemies. More lava. Question. Will this guy try to kill me if there's no safe path? He will. He's certified extra dumb. And now extra crispy. Cool. 35. Oh, man. More and more lava. I don't like how the lava's, like, multiplying. What the hell is this scenario? Like, star shape. It just kind of, like... It's one of those things where my brain just, like, shuts off. It's like, I'm not thinking about this, or I refuse. Oh, God. Okay, here's the thing. We only have 3 pockets of lava. We got... like 4... No, hang on. Can I count? 5 guys to kill. So... we gotta be efficient. I think the first guy is easy. Good. Second guy as well. I think we can melt him, like, now. There we go. All it took was a little ball of lava. Just a little, like, ping pong ball sized ball. Ping pong ball sized ball, yeah. Right to your foot, and that's it. It was over. It was so Jover. I'm concerned. How the hell do I get this guy? Here's another thing. Like, our stickman is stuck in this spot. He's not moving anywhere, man. He has no motivation. There's no treasure, you see. So he will stay with his feet firmly planted to whatever he's standing on, or whatever, like, falls below. So with that in mind, how do I unleash this lava in a way that makes sense and can work for me? The only way this goblin's coming down is if he thinks he's got a path towards me. Yeah, that's it. I thought that would happen, but it's nice to confirm. I was stumped anyways. Alright. We gotta safely get this lava, like, over here, I think. So if we're gonna do that, we gotta kinda do this. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now... Now this goblin will come for me if I do this. Ah! Damn it! This is what I get for making fun of people for dying from, like, one little spot of lava. Of course it was gonna happen to me, like, twice. That's just how karma works. Alright, how about this? Pull that over. May as well get all the lava together, I guess, because why not? Lava, like, coagulate. It likes company, you see. It's always ready for a hot party. Or something. Okay. Now. If I pull all this down now... Oh, we didn't get this guy. Wow, that was really dumb. That was, like, extra dumb of that guy. He had no shot. Even if the lava was, like, a non-factor. I have one choice. Ah, come on! I barely touched it. Lame. Okay. There we go. So what was the issue that time? The issue is that lava flowed too far over this way. We can stop that from happening. I'm pretty sure. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, reset. Okay. Lava goes that way. We like this. Lava collects there. We like this too. Lava falls down. This is a good... Ah, damn it, I pulled the wrong... I was clearly clicking on this one. The inputs. Come on. Oh my god, okay. Shoop. This guy right there. Thank you. Very good. What about this one? I don't think it'll reach. Well, it might have if I didn't... Blew it. Blew it! Trial and error. We're gonna get there. You'll see, you'll see. Okay. Slide over. Good stuff. We're learning, like, lava physics and stuff. Okay, now then, this should carry through all the way. Yeah, totally. And now, you, moron. Yeah, fall to your death. Your crispy, folly death. 2 stars. 3 stars! Let's go. That didn't feel like a 3-star effort to me, but whatever. Alright. Let's continue. Ooh, spikes have come into the equation. Good. My Sworn nemesis. Friggin' spikes. Wouldn't be a proper game without spikes anyways. Spikes will defeat almost anything, even Stickman. Stand back and melt them away with lava. Oh, you can kill spikes. Well, that's a nice change of pace. I love that. Usually spikes are freaking indestructible, man. There's like nothing you can do. They're just like there and they will kill you. We can fight back in this game. Apparently. It can't be this easy. It is this easy. Should have pulled this out, just for the lulz. Just to keep Stickman, like, aware that there is no free treasure in life. And not to trust me too much. Alright, stage 38. Do I just... Yeah, that's... okay. Some of these fake me out, because they're, like, too easy, you know? You, like, start to overthink it a bit. It's like, wait a minute, surely they won't just, like, both walk directly onto the spikes that are obviously there. But they will. They're mindless. They're not mindless. They have one mind, and it's, like, to get me. Alright, come on, guys. 1, 2, and there's the third. The game plays itself. All right. Oh, Ballista. I thought we could have been, like, so good together, but I guess not. So I can't pull this pin or I'll fall down. But I can pull this pin, and he'll fall down. Oh, I didn't even see this ogre over here. There's one. I see a problem. Well, hang on, it might be okay. Is it, though? Is it really okay? Oh, Ballista's dead. That's good. I mean, it can't kill me. No, that's bad. Because how do I kill this guy? Oh! Right. He's dangling above spikes. Easy. Fall. Let your feet become impaled and perish. Nice. Okay. Nice. New stages. We got a long way to go before we get to stage 100, though. Ooh, water. Does it do what I think it does? Look at that. Instantly, hardened, solidified, rockified. Turned into igneous rock. I think that's right. Go Stickman. Oh, Stickman, what are you doing? Treasure's right there, dude. Oh, I see. He didn't want to bump his head. Fair enough. Water will harden lava. You can safely walk across it to get the treasure. Things you probably should have, like, read before doing that. Water temporarily turns lava solid. You will die if you try to cross it too soon. That could have totally been the mechanic. We would have, like, perished easily. Okay. Well, first things first. Goodbye, puppy. Ooh, got your tail. Next. Will this do? Yes, okay. So the water just has to touch a little bit of the lava to completely undo it. Good stuff. Look at that, you've got some, like, hydration there, too. And isn't hydration, like, the biggest treasure of all? That's a good reminder. Take a drink. You know, I'm having a hard time coming up with a game that's just, like, more different in tone and style and atmosphere and everything than this game from Armored Core 6. It's just, like, opposite end of the spectrum. Okay, here's what we do. First thing, melt the dog. Which is, like, the first thing you should always do in the morning anyways. And there we go, unleash the water. Everything is safe now. The room has become as safe as a mattress factory? I wonder if mattress factories are safe. Like, the mattresses are safe, obviously. The factories themselves probably aren't, though, right? Like, you could get impaled with a spring. Probably. Or Or maybe like a big stack of mattresses could fall over and kill you. Yeah. Yeah, probably not safe at all. Alright. I said we get to stage 50 here, and then we can move on to something else. Okay, a lot going on here. For our stickman to make it across to the treasure, he's got to traverse spikes and a dog. I think we want to kill this guy first, because we have no other way to kill him. So, let's let him down. He'll see this, and his bloodlust will cloud his judgment as he does himself in. Now, we can melt the pooch. It was step 2 this time, strangely enough. Usually it's step 1 for me. I guess it's step 2 when you wake up, too, because, like, wake up and then melt the pooch. That better not be a little bit of lava right there that's gonna kill me. Game. That's right. That's right, you will walk across safely. That felt like a Minecraft moment where you see, like, lava dripping through the ceiling. It's like, wait a minute, this isn't as safe as I think it is it? But it was fine. Oh my god. Look at it all dispersed around. Okay, we need to get all the lava to collect together as much as possible. Let's see. Let's pull it that way. So we can, like, reunite these. And now we can reunite all of these together. Yeah, very good. We're, like, in this... We're in the business of bringing lavas togethers and stuffs. Now then. Let's pull you. Oh no, my water. I was using that. Well, we may be short on water here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Will it... Wait, lava, like, made it through. Oh, no, look at that. How did that happen? That's wrong. This can't be right. Go. Then move them. Go. Please. Oh, I think... Oh, What? What? Just jump over the ledge. Just go over the ledge, dude. It's not that high. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, that was weird. Okay, let's bring everything together. Let's, this time, pull this one. Yeah, that's different. That's something we didn't do before. Okay. What happens if we pull this? I see a problem. There's a lot of lava there. Go. Go. Get it! Look at that. That didn't really make physical sense, but whatever. Now, more importantly, this pit's like Phil, so we should be able to safely traverse it. Right, Stickman? Come on, do some high knees, dude. There you go. No. No! No! Dude! Oh my god. Urge to facepalm rising. Okay, I don't even remember what I did last time, so I'm just gonna pull random pins and then hope things work out. Okay, very good. Now then. This pit is full. We should be able to walk over this pit. Should be able to! If we had a competent frickin' stickman. Okay. Let's go. And then let's go. And then let's go. Well, that worked out, like, way better than last time, I think. How? I don't know. I don't think I'm learning anything. I think I'm just, like, choosing things that I didn't do before, and then it's kind of working eventually. I got a title. That probably means something to someone, but not me. Oh my god. It says find the treasure is like the objective, right? It's right here. Can I go home now? Somehow I don't think so. Okay, let's pull that first. There we go. Doggo done in. Now we can safify that. Very good. Then we can... Yep, that dog is also done. Yeah, I think we got it, right? Oh, dude, please. Come on, man. That is frustrating. I'm frustrated. Muy frustrado. Okay, what if we do that? Yeah. And then pull this over. Yeah. So all this ash is, like, over here. Very good. Completely filling this hole, which apparently is a concern of ours. Didn't realize. Alright, now, dude. My stickman bro. My guy. Look at that. He's not the brightest in the world, but you don't need to be if you've got that much treasure. He's got nothing to prove. But his greed brings him back into these death traps. And once again, it's up to me to, like, get him out with a hefty profit in his pocket. Okay. Have we actually melted any spikes yet? This is time to figure that out. I see we can probably use this to melt the right side. So I think we need to... get this on the left. Yeah, there we go. Ah, look at them all busted up. Brings a smile to my face. And there's the others. And we can leave these alone, I hope. Alright, flow water! Beautiful. Amazing. No need to mess with this lava. Just leave it. There's no profit. Look at that. Even got some bonus ash there. So you got a snack on the way to the bank. To deposit your jewels and stuff. If you find, like, okay, hypothetically speaking, let's just say your, like, grandma was a pirate in her past life, and she never told you, and then, like, you inherit her house, and you find, like, a big old, like, chest full of gold coins. What do you do? Like, do you just take it to the bank? You go to a pawn shop? Like, who do you call in that situation realistically? I think this is something that everyone should have a plan for, just in case. I don't have a plan. I need to start thinking about it. Okay. 3 more stages before we do something else. Ah, the boulders are back. They were maybe feeling a little bit neglected. That's okay. We can put you right to work. Bonk. Now, this guy... Yeah, we want to do this. No! Can we crush him with treasure? I don't think that's been a thing before. I mean, gold's, like, heavy, right? Aw, I didn't even phase him. Alright. Oh! We raced him! I didn't realize that was a thing. They didn't show what happened after my celebration, where the wolf, like, after politely waiting for me to just, like, fist pump and all that, promptly ripped my throat out. Okay, another destroy everything mission. I mean, this seems straightforward. Pull one goblin over there. Pull the other goblin right here. Oh, there's a third one. Didn't see the third one. Let's just go ahead and reset. Now it's obvious what to do. There we go. Now then. Alright guys, split up. Divide and conquer. So that I can conquer you. Kaboom. And a second kaboom. Kabooms go best in pairs. Like shoes. And sandwiches. 3 stars. Just like that joke. Alright, on to 50. Oh my god! Ah! Caffeine saved me. What the hell is actually going on here? I don't have a clue. Okay, I can do this. I'm just gonna, like, solve problems one by one, I think. So there we go. Goblin down. Maybe that's okay? Can you turn around? Possibly? Maybe? Hopefully? It didn't want to turn around. It's like Its gaze is affixed upon me. Oh my god. I think we've screwed this up. I think somehow things didn't work out. Yeah, we gotta bring him over here and then blast him with the frickin' trebuchet. Sorry, Ballista. Whatever, doesn't matter. Get melted. Alright, now I can leave after causing, like, pain for no good reason. Okay. Up! Kill this guy. You done good. Your murder is as expected and planned. Now then. Yep. Very good. Sunk. And how about a second sunk? Sunk! There we go. Kaboom. Have we done it? We done it! Yay! Didn't even get lava involved this time. I feel like there was some creativity available on that level. And that's 50. That's half of the pin pool stages down, I assume. Unless the third page opens up. So, let's do some number tower. Let's get our math on. All right. Hang on, let me limber up. Get the blood flowing just a bit. Directly into the brain. Okay, we can't kill anyone yet, so we have to take the potion. I seem to remember from last time, there's like an order that you can do things in to like maximize things, you know? So there we go, 38. First tower has been cleared. Now we've got decisions to make. So, if I divide by 3 at this point, that gets me to what? I don't know exactly, but I don't think it's enough to get a 320 guy down. So I think we have to take the blade. I think we kill this guy. And then we divide by 3, which will give us enough to kill this guy, and we can kill that guy. And look at that. That's it. We're done. Victory is assured. Break out the popcorn, because from here on out, it's just a show. And you're not the show, dude. You hula hooping is not the show. It's me, killing you. 840. IQ increased. What's our IQ at these days? 106. We're north of 100. And only climbing. Good stuff. Next time I negotiate for a raise at work, I'm gonna bring my IQ score from this game in. As evidence that I should get more money. Although they'll probably take it as evidence that I should get less money if I'm wasting my time playing this. Kind of harsh. But, no, this is a good game. It's... Objectively, there's probably better games than this. But they were upfront about what this is. Like, going into it, you can't act surprised. Like, this is... It's delivering on the premise, you know? So, I like this game. I think it's fine. Game of the Year contender, it is not. A good way to spend some time in silly scenarios and kind of stretch your brain with some puzzles and stuff. It certainly is. Okay. Let's get this, because that'll allow us to multiply by a bigger number overall. Give me that sword. He's completely unaware. He has no idea his life is already over. Shoo! Goodbye. Dance to your grave. Wait, you can't. You just vaporize. There's no body. They self-cremate upon disposal. Nice. Okay. So, ooh, it times 10 over there. Okay, if I wanted to maximize things here, how would I do it? So I get 19. I think we want to kill this guy, then double up, and then subtract. That's my guess. Educated guess. I'm educated. I went to elementary school. I passed. I probably got a diploma somewhere. Although if they asked me to produce it, I don't know if I could do that. I have no idea where it is. Seems like the sort of thing that you should, like, keep track of. Or if there's a huge scandal where they figured out, like, some politician never finished grade school, and they've been hiding it Dun-dun-dun, or like a CEO or something. Okay. Our only hope is you. Get us to 280. Now then, if I divide now, we're screwed, I think. Because we'll go down to 140, so we must kill. I didn't want to kill you, dude. It was like the only option, really. And then once again, murder is the only call we can make. The murder was obligatory. Okay. We can take this potion last, after killing you. Did you hear me? After killing you, I said. Be afraid. He's not afraid at all. He's got nice, like, hip movement, though. You gotta admit, like, it's nice and loose. You can tell he limbers up. Or he practices a lot, one of the two. I can't move my hips like that. It would kill me. I would instantly dislocate something. And bleed out on the ground. Which would be hilarious. But I don't know if I'm that committed to the bit yet. Okay. I think this is the way to do it. Actually, no, maybe not. Reset? No, I have to do that. I was thinking maybe take the divide by 2 first, but then we couldn't kill this guy. So, divide by 2 comes second. Then we add 25. And now things get easy. You'll be first to go. Your tower will crumble, leaving your friends like one floor lower than they expected when they like woke up this morning. Now we just climb. Climb downwards. Okay. Wait, what? Eh? Nani the fuck? I don't understand. Okay. Kill. We must. If I take plus 25 and then divide by 2, it's worse, right? Because then I'm dividing my plus 25 by 2. So we have to take this. And then we get the plus 25. And then we kill you. We're gonna lose again. Ridiculous, preposterous. The numbers, they don't add up. Is this level broken? Huh? What? Busted. It's busted! How can we possibly maximize? Oh, I understand. I'm dumb. Divide by 2 first. Then get the plus 25. Yeah. Alright, now we got it. It's always, you know that feeling when you look at something and you're like, this is impossible. This makes no sense at all. And then you're like, oh yeah, no, it's totally possible. I'm just missing the obvious. Of course, I shouldn't count those chickens before they hatch. And by chickens, I mean this guy's brain. And by hatch, I mean his skull, like, splitting open. Yeah, there we go. The chicken has hatched. Alright. Divide by 2 and a times 2. Kill you. Then I'm gonna grab the sword. And then you, sir. You have no idea. Like, have you checked your ID recently? It might say ogre. But now it says toast. You've been transformed into a delicious breakfast item. It goes great with butter and like jam. Alright. 3 stars on that one too. Nice. Alright, Tower 1 is a simple paint-by-numbers affair. Just checking if you're paying attention, I suppose. Which I am, of course. I'm so dialed in, man. I'm so dialed in, call me a phone. That's how dialed, because you dial numbers on a phone. Okay, now what? If I take this now, we can't kill anyone. So I must murder. Okay, that's a divide by 3. So again, if I take this, we'll have 60, I think. So we have to kill... But I can kill this guy and get a higher number. Okay, here's the... Yeah, I can't murder... If I kill you... And then divide by 3... I will have enough to kill you. I think this maximizes... Yeah, 198 is going to be 1 enough to get you. Very good. Alright, now we can kill the bottom goblin guy. And now that juicy double is waiting to take me into the quadruple digits. Yeah, we're over 1K. Oh, so close to 1337. That would have been lead as hell. Oh well, 2222 is nice. Right. That's 3 rows cleared. On to the 4th. Creepy music immediately. Just like letting you know what you're in for. If I was a math teacher, I would definitely play this music during a math test. Oh, we got a devil now. That's new. Look at him. Look at him go. I need to take notes. Those look like moves I might be capable of on the dance floor. Possibly. I would have to study a long time. But I think I could pull it off. Alright. Next guy. Slash. And your dreams are dashed. Okay, now we gotta start thinking. I can't take the divide yet. I can kill anyone in this tower. So I think the question is... Who can I kill... and then divide by and then still kill? We could do the math and figure it out, but that's so lame. I think what we do, so we take this guy, then we take the divide by. I think we can still kill the rest of these dudes, I think. Yes, yes we can. Alright, yes, this has been optimized, I'm pretty damn sure. Look at all these weaklings in Satan's tower over here. They're just holding up the big guy, like, barely. I'm surprised they're not crushed underneath his weight. 2262. It's gonna be close, but I think we have it. Oh yeah, we 100% have it. We're about to give the devil his due. And his due is gonna be about 18 inches of steel. Directly through his body. Get sliced, devil! And he's done. Ooh. Actually, a pretty creepy sort of death sound. What if this game had, like, deep lore that unveils itself, like it's haunted or something? Would be quite the curveball. But, you know, there's been curveballs like that before. Okay. Here's what we do. -8 first. Then we divide by 2. Actually, I don't know if I've done this properly now that I think about it. Oh well. We're committed now, so... full speed ahead, and if we hit the side of the tunnel with the train, then everyone dies, and that's just how it's gonna be. Now then... 76 divided by 4. Oh man, I don't know. Hang on. Screw it, let's click it and see what happens. Do the math for me. 19, just barely. All right. I'm feeling good, I think, even though my allergies kicked in for, like, no reason. My eyes got all itchy. I hate it. Make it stop. My nose is, like, stuffy. I can't be getting sick. I was just sick. All right, here we go. I think we have it. The numbers, like, I'm not doing the math explicitly, but they seem about the right size, you know? Yeah. Yeah! Goodbye. Should've spent more time summoning, like, demonic magic and less time dancing around. You have only yourself to blame, silly devil. Okay. Another one of these. Okay. Divide first. Add second, then multiply last. This is the way. My logic and deductive reasoning says it's true. And if it's wrong, don't blame me. Blame my logic and deductive reasoning. Alright, up to 70, I think. Indeed. 70 indeed. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill these guys, get the multiplier, kill that guy, then get the poison last. The poison will not kill us. It will weaken us, but it is delicious and grape flavored, so... And that's just not me, like, assigning flavors to stuff in games like a weirdo. That's actual game lore. I think we've done it. 420, 1280. Yeah, we should have it. I'm confident. 1281. Okay, it was closer than I thought. Thought we had to buy a few there. Alright. Victory tree. Give me that poison. I'll take some poison in real life, too. Okay. Next. 999. Nice. Okay. So this is like a total debuff situation. We gotta debuff and then kill these guys. So slurp the poison first this time, rather than last. Then we divide. And now we kill, and then we multiply. That should be the optimal way through this tower. I believe. In my heart. Alright. Now then. We have another division sword. How lame. How truly and utterly lame. The weakest link in this tower has 438. I think I can divide and still kill him. So let's do that. I would like to subtract and then divide. That'll give us to 478. Maybe we can still do it. This may not work out. 439. Okay, we're good. Nice. Behold! The power of numbers being greater than other numbers. This feels a little bit like one of those games that you play to, like, train elementary school kids to like, know how numbers work. It feels a little bit like that, but a little bit more dastardly. Okay. Subtract. This is testing us, right? Divide. Why'd that tower explode? Did they all explode? They do. Okay, I'm just not observant. Then add. Then multiply. I've multiplied, now you will die. Slash. So, I'm kind of wondering what game I want to play next. I've got some ideas. I actually bought a game on a whim recently, and I'm thinking about playing that, but if you have any suggestions, I've got that game I bought on a whim. I've got a viewer suggestion that I'm considering dipping my... I always say dipping my toes into. We'll say taking a peek for the variety. Then there's another viewer suggested game that's out there. That's been out there for a while. Yeah, I don't know. We got options. But if you have an option you'd like us to play, by all means, speak your mind. I can't read it, so you'll have to tell me. Okay. This is unfortunate. I would like to multiply at the end, but we cannot. We need this immediately. There we go. We're not optimal, but it's the only way through. My voice cracked there. I didn't quite hear it. We're not optimal! I think I did a bit of a Seinfeld. Okay. If I divide by 2, I'll have 102. We can kill this guy, so we're good. Yes. Very, very good. And just like that, another stage falls to the might of math. Okay, I feel very in the flow with this game mode now. It's all about just, like, choosing correctly. I mean, obviously, but, like, there's an optimal way to play without screwing yourself over. You have to play as optimally as possible while still surpassing, like, the next challenge, basically. It makes sense. For example, I'll show you. Subtract, minimize, divide by the minimal number. It'll be really embarrassing if this doesn't work. So it better freaking work. My pride's on the line. Thin buff. Drink the strawberry buff juice. Have we lost? No, I think we're okay. Yes, just barely. The margins are getting, like, more razor thin. Earlier on, you would win by, like, a few, like, tens or so. Now it's, like, consistently you're winning by 1. Okay. Same plan as before. Exact same plan. The plan has not changed. We have 180. You have 170. It's over. It's gobble over. Goblin over? I don't know. It's certainly not couch over. It's more like couch got over this stage. Past it. Okay. Let the killing commence. Room by room, tower by tower, all the monsters shall fall. Okay. Tower 2. Our opponent has 408. I'm a little bit weirded out here. Okay, hang on. Let's get all of the neurons in our brain are aligned properly. Okay. I can kill this guy. Now. Or I could kill him after taking the potion. I don't think it makes a difference which one we do. The issue is the divided by. If I divide by 2, I can't kill him anymore. I think there's, like, no difference in how this plays out, right? Like, we got no choice. Well, if we got no choice, no point mulling anything over. Accept your fate. Embrace it. Run headlong into the spikes of your destiny. Okay, now we just murder. That's a high number over there. I sure hope we can ascend past 2348. But I'm not feeling particularly confident. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be real close. 2397? Okay, we got it. Yeah, that one gave me a little bit of a scare. A little bit of a fright. But it was alright. And to that stage, I say goodnight. Okay, I say we finish out these last 3 on this row, and then we'll move on to something else. Alright, let the killing commence. Without delay. Very good. Okay. I think everything is on schedule, on track. Alright. We're maximizing. Maximizer, maximizer. And there we go. Alright, now decision time is now. If I divide by 4, that'll put me at like 80. Then I multiply by 3. So yeah, that's the right thing to do. Right? Actually. I've got a choice. I can divide by 4 now. Which means then I have to immediately multiply. I think we can take this guy at 701. Yeah, okay, no need to overthink. Who knew murdering bad guys was such heavy thinking work? Alright, 270. Yeah, once we get that 309 under our belt, we'll have it. I believe. It's all about how confident you sound when you say stuff, really. Look at that. The trick is making people not want to ask questions, because they trust your authority. It might tick you off. Once you've done that, you made it. Kidding, sort of. I mean, I guess I'm kidding in the sense that that technique works, but it's also kind of scummy. Stage 39. Okay, we're starting out at a nice, healthy 365. Our number is high as the number of days in a year. But now what do we do? If I take the -5 and then divide, I think we can still kill this guy. So, let's do that. Yes, we were too strong indeed. We were too OP. We're going through that arc at the beginning of the game where you, like, lose all your powers and stuff that you had. You know, like in sequels, where you start out with the same character and then, you know, you have all, like, the awesome power-ups and stuff. I guess I'm thinking of, like, Metroid. And then something happens at the beginning, and you lose all the juicy power-ups, so you gotta collect them all again. Similar sort of idea with this first tower, which is now complete. Oh, it's a double-double situation. Well, that's scary. Also, that -999 is looking awful non-juicy over there. Yeesh. Okay, well, no point thinking about that. I cannot kill this guy if I take this potion. So I gotta kill you first. 526. 498. Again, if I take this potion, I will lose, so I will not take this potion. We'll kill you. And then I think we multiply and then subtract. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Alright. 9998. Okay. I need to take the sword of getting better last. I can't kill this guy if I take either of these debuffs, so let's murder him first. He screams in agony. It's like music to my ears. Like the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Okay. Subtract. Divide. Multiply? Win? Hopefully? Yes. Hell yeah. Stage 39. Done in no time. Alright. What's up next? Stage 40. Looks like a doozy. I see a lot of towers and a lot of numbers and stuff, and it's not like that's exactly what we've seen before. This potion will straight up kill me. So will that one. Ew, my gosh. Okay. 200. 100. No. 1,000. No, 4,000. Oh my god. 2,000. 2,000. 1,000. It's gonna work out the same, isn't it? It's gonna work out the same. I don't know if I've done... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna watch it happen because I deserve it. Goodbye, little guy. Okay, what the hell, actually? What did I do wrong? Was it dividing? Do I have to multiply and then subtract and then divide? Thereby doing, like, everything backwards? Oh my god. I bet that's it. I bet that's exactly it. Oh no, I'm feeling so weak! My number! It's all the way down in the hundreds! I can't carry on, but I can kill you! Die, foul beast! Okay. Although I was weakened before, my strength returns to me. It's like a very direct way of leveling up, you know? Like, it's like... They all have experience points. Those experience points all level you up immediately because the cost of leveling is like 1 experience. Kinda? It kinda makes sense. Okay. I can't take this. I will perish. Let's kill you first. Yeah. Okay. I can't take this. I'll lose. So, therefore, we must de-devil the devil. Bedevil him. Okay. Let's multiply and then subtract, I think? Yeah. Yeah, this is well in hand, isn't it? Just like this devil's heart will soon be in my hand, and I can crush it in front of his face. Nice. My tea is gone. And my caffeine is gone, too. The situation is, like, really dire. But at least we've gotten through all the number towers that we want to do for now. IQ sitting at a cool 120. Not bad. Alright. Yeah. Let's do some parking lot. Actually, I really liked this one last time. It's one of my favorites. Because of the music, mostly, I guess. How do we... Is it WASD? No. Arrow keys? Yeah, arrow keys. Okay. Well, that's a little weird and different. We reposition stuff. Okay. You, sir, in the way. And I think... Okay, we made it. Nice. Good stuff. What did this buy us? I'm not really sure. I mean, it's really tough, like, getting thrown in without any warm-up. At least the music's awesome. You can go, I guess... Yeah. Which will allow you to go. Yeah, okay. And then these guys can get out of the way. Aha, I see. You're the true last obstacle. Go, red car! Don't slow down! Yeah. Nice. Enjoy walking back and forth in my parking lot, bozo. Win a plate. Star Scavenger. Cool. I don't think I can, like, eat food on it, but plates are good. Even in games. Alright. See, if you'd gone when I told you to. Control fail. Okay. Why does he stop there? There's no, like, obstacles. You're next, I guess? Go. He didn't, like, turn the corner, right? Nah, he doesn't. Of course not. He just goes back and forth in a line. Just like his life isn't going anywhere. Neither is his body. Okay. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, yeah. Such a good feeling when they all start to, like... When everything, like, falls into place. Like a cascade of dominoes. All the cars exit your parking lot. Though to be fair, if they'd stuck around in the parking lot, we could have charged them more. So I don't know if this, like, makes sense. Like, from a business perspective. Alright. What the fuck? No. Look at him, like, dragging his leg behind him. That doesn't count. No. There. I see the problem. It's just not a problem at all. Problem solved. Excuse me. There we go. And we're done. Nice. I forget how freaking awesome this music is. It's so good. Alright. I looked at the soundtrack to this game on YouTube, and not much of it was out there, kind of surprisingly. Only a few songs. Go. What is this? Wasting my time. Wasting your own time. Everyone's time. Wasted. Just not efficient, you know? I object to it. Okay, where do you stop? Right there? Patrolling. Purple guy. Hurry up. Go! I could have just barely squeezed by him there, I think. Better safe than stumped and restarted. Okay. I think we can do all these, probably. Oh, just barely. Okay. Yup. And then... Oh, yeah. Oh, look at him go. Lovely. Bit of a traffic jam there, but that's okay. No. Yes. Hell to the yeah, to the hell to the yeah. Maybe I should have been a parking attendant. Maybe in another life I was. Maybe I died tragically when I accidentally ran into a purple guy that was just, like, walking. Aw, this one seems really easy, actually. Bit of timing here, I suppose, but... nothing we can't handle. We're well trained, you see. Like a dog that works at a parking lot. That's another clear. Another common Laggie Couch W. It's just what we do here. Until we lose. Which happens all the time, I guess. Maybe the W's aren't that common. Maybe I'm just saying things to hype myself up. Hype is important, I guess. There we go. Nope. Yeah. And then, yeah, there we go. This car got a little bit of a bumper rub action, you know? Took a little bit of paint off, but that's okay. Maybe next time we'll learn not to park in a stupid freaking spot. Oh my god. Go. Yeah. Ooh. We have a long shot here. Not an easy one either. Nicely done, though. Okay. There we go. Yeah, this one's testing your timing a bit with some of the longer purple guy dodges. What the hell's happening here? Guess that. Yeah. Now you can go. Then, okay, I guess you're not clear, but I guess that way is clear. So much beeping. Like, really messing with the vibe of the song, to be honest. And truthful. Okay. 2 stars, we'll take it. 2 more stages. Oh my god! What the actual hell? I don't even know where to start. I guess we can start there. Maybe you? Yeah, I'm just like looking for anywhere I can like clear up space, because space is hard to come by here. Now what? Now what? Maybe there? Yeah? Okay, that's all well and good, but it doesn't really, like, solve too many of our problems. Okay, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of bumper bending here. I just don't see any way around it. Oh, yeah, you can go. Yes. Oh, yeah, these guys are taking up a lot of space here in the middle, aren't they? Kind of the purple guy gave that one away, really. It's like, okay, like, what is he guarding? All right, now we gotta, once again, rely on our timing. We can do it. Ooh, that was closer than I would have liked. Okay. You can go. You can go. Very good, very good, very nice and good. Okay. I guess this yellow car can come clear. This feels like the not efficient way to do this, by the way. But I guess it'll work. Okay, now what? Plenty of room over here, it looks like. I feel like I'm missing the obvious stuff. I guess you can go. That one can. This one can, though. There we go. That was greedy. Paid off, though. And you. Okay, we'll wait for this one. Which will, conveniently enough, give us time to rock out to this jam just a little bit. Boop, boo. Boop, boo. Boop, boo. Go. Yeah. Boop, boo. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boo. Boop, 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 boo. Okay. That's a long stretch of parking lot. Fly true, red car. Do not fail me. Yeah. I don't think yellow car is free, is it? Oh! I even see it. That one could go. Yellow car might actually be free then. That's wide! Damn it! It's wide! I forgot it's so wide. Yellow car. Oh, no. All that progress undone. Please. Oh. There we go. Cancel it off the keyboard. I've got like my right hand on the mouse and my left hand on the arrows, so it's not exactly the most sensible thing. Okay. Not the most sensible and a little bit nonsensical. Can we make it work? Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Nice. I think we can get this truck clear, which will, like, unleash this entire right side. Uh-huh. Well, that's okay. No big deal. I'm not worried about it. It is all okay. Everything is going according to plan. You. Make way. Make space. I want to get this car out of my face. And out of my lot. Okay. Guess next you can go. Who set this up, man? What a friggin' nightmare. Like, I've seen some pretty bad, like, parking scenarios in my day, but this is a little bit ridiculous. Alright. Ah, come on, blue truck! Now? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now what? Just move the blue things. Life would be so much easier. Guess you can go. Yeah. And I guess there's no reason for you to be here anymore. Alright. Nice stuff. That's exactly what we're looking for. That sweet nectar of the clutter clearing. Okay. Boop, boop. What was the whistle? Did you hear the whistle? It freaked me out. It, like, threw me off my game. Assuming I had a game, of course. I'm gonna assume it didn't mean that we failed or anything. I'm gonna assume I can just keep on keeping on. There we go. Alright. Oops. You? I guess you're probably free too, aren't ya? Aren't ya? You can go. Very good, very good. Alright, now we're shooting a long way. Go. No! Oh, no! Oh, it's so brutal. Oh, it's so goddamn brutal. Oh, it's such a mess. It disheartens me so. Oh. Okay, well, maybe at least I'm, like, remembering where some of these can go. Maybe. Oh. So sad, man. I'm gutted. Like a fish, I'm gutted. Prepare to be grilled into a delicious, grilled fish. Yeah. I didn't even see that. Truth be told, did not comprehend. Alright. Now what? This is where you get into trouble, is like this. I need to get this lined up properly. So I think this is like too wide. Oh, it's gotta be wide enough for this yellow car to go is the thing. I don't know. Which is bad, we need to know. Ugh, whatever. We'll just wing it as per usual. I guess maybe, yeah. We can do this. Clear some space. I want to see more asphalt here. Less beautiful, like, colors and more gray, soulless asphalt, please. It's the only thing that gives me joy. It's the urban sprawl. I guess we could probably get you out, right? Yeah. Yeah, easy. Alright. Be free. Blue truck will just not clear space. I guess it can. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Truly the excellentest. You need to, like, hurry it up. Like, immediately. Not playing around. I will run you over. Your lucky physics aren't on my side, like they should be. Okay. If we can clear space for this guy, then that's a good thing. There we go. Nice. And then we can get you out. Okay, I think I've done some good stuff. You are also free to be free, if you'd like. And I think you should be. Okay, we can get him out. God, this is just so procedural. And then at the end, this, like, gauntlet's waiting for you. Yeah, there's a very clear order you're supposed to do this crap in. Alright. Maybe not like an exact order, but there's like a process to it, you know? Like, you can see the patterns after a while. I'm not going crazy. I know what I see. I guess this is a bit of a... Yabisich. There. This should be just a straight shot. Yeah, you too. Okay. And yeah, I did all this so I can get you guys out. You're also free. Free to be free. Is this just straight out? Yeah, it totally is. Cool. You too, right? Okay, yeah. Everything's getting easier bit by bit. Okay. Oh. Are you serious? Yellow car's so wide! Excessively wide. Ridiculously wide. Alright, time for the moment of truth. Go! Okay. You can go. And then, oh, they leave the yellows for you at the end, don't they? No accident. Look at this. Ah! Oh, he was so pissed, wasn't he? That's what happens when it's a close call. They whistle at you for some reason. Dickbags. Move, blue truck. Thank you. Is it really going to come down to this? At the end of the day, one yellow car. Oh, it's such a long shot. I think we want to do it when he's at the top, don't we? Go! 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 Yes! Hell yes! Master parking attendant. That wasn't the last stage, was it? Yeah, there's one more. How can they possibly escalate from what we just witnessed? Seems impossible. Ah, it's just as bad. It's just like, it's gonna be worse, isn't it? Alright, I was getting a drink to prepare myself, to steal my nerves. Alright, you can go first. Same to you, same to you. Alright. What is this? Look at this patrol pattern. Ridiculous. Okay. They're coordinated, but not well enough, I don't think. Alright, where's the space? I don't think we can get this blue truck out yet. Where's the space? I don't see anything. Oh, you. What? Ah, damn it. I didn't even see this blue thing here. It kind of blended into the similarly colored blue light pole. Beep, 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 boo. Beep, beep, boo. Alright, I guess we can... I had a plan here. Yeah. There we go. That was one. That was a lot of work for one little red car. Oh, here we go. There's a couple. Right. Okay. Yellow cars. They're just like a few pixels too wide. Consistently. Just enough to be like extra annoying. Look at this! Should be home free here. I'm not. Okay, where else can we attack? Guess you can move, and then we can do this. Yeah, okay. That seems like a good use of our time. Oh no, I can see this line right here. Look at this! Just slide by. Loop up the cars so they can just like slide gracefully and peacefully by each other like jellyfish in the ocean. Please. Not demanding too much here, I don't think. Oh. There. My god, you work hard to unlock these red cars. You get one done and it feels like you ran a damn marathon. Okay, you can go free. I'm just like looking at the gaps and working backwards at this point. It's like, okay, there's a gap here. There's a gap here that we could probably... Yeah, so we can get blue truck out there. Maybe you're free? Yeah, there we go. And you're like the most obvious thing in the world. You're also out of here. You guys can go. As can you. That's a good way to look at things, actually. Is look at the gaps and work the other way from your knowledge of the gaps and where the gaps are. Where they should... This freaking situation right here. Infuriating. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm pleased with this. This I'm less pleased with. I guess maybe we can... Yeah, do like this. Oh, there's another double up here. I didn't even freaking realize. Yeah. Nice. Okay. All right. My brain is firing on all cylinders. Okay, if we unleash you, then yeah, this entire right side is pretty much clear. So all we gotta do is snake everyone out this left side. Ooh. Does it throw off the timing when you do that, actually? It totally does, actually. Uh-oh. That could throw a wrinkle into things. Hopefully it's okay. This right here is freaking ridiculous. Go. Ah! I was so ready for it. Oh well. You'll do, I guess. Oh, there's another one. Okay, so they should be synced up now then, right? Yeah. Okay. What do we do? I see nothing. I guess blue truck can probably go. Probably like right now. Yas. Yas, indeed. I still can't move this one. I know it looks like you can. It's just, it's a lie. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see this. So obvious. Get out of here. Go. And you should be free. You close. Go. Ha ha ha. All right. Now let's work on clearing up this side. This is something I need to be aware of, is if they do get stuck, because another car is passing by, that could throw everything off and shatter my dreams, hopes, ambitions, goals, my entire life, really. Oh, yeah. And yep, that's easy. Should be smooth sailing for you. This last yellow car is going to be the make or break, isn't it? Alright. Oh! I was sweating, dog. I was shaking. Not feeling really good about that, but we got it. I got a parking lot expert achievement. Damn right! You are damn right. Look at that. First one you've, like, cleared 100%. Didn't get all the stars, but screw that. I don't care. Alright. Cash run can crash and burn. Let's spend the last, I don't know, 20 minutes or so doing some color lab, which we barely touched before. But yeah, getting towards the end of things now, I think. Ah. Well, we've done math. We've completed the essential elementary school class of parking lot attendancy. Now let's match colors, shall we? Yes. Actually, let's restart, because, again, wasting time at the beginning. Okay. You can go, let's collect dark green, blue there, red here. It is in the bag. Check the bag, you'll find it in it. What is it? I don't know. Don't look at it in the eyes. If it growls at you, just ignore it. It means you no harm. It's just startled. Stage 12. Okay, let's do blue. I don't think there's any sort of, like, efficiency bonus, you know? Like, it's not about the number of moves. It's about not screwing up. It's about time, I guess. Alright. Good stuff. But we're still fairly early on in this one, so it kind of makes sense. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the deal is we just can't have two colors touching that aren't the same color. Yes. Here we go. Ah. Lovely. Love it when it all comes together into big bubbly crayon looking things that are definitely not poisonous. Definitely won't kill you if you sniff them or look at them wrong or jostle them so they explode. Alright, red first. I read once in a book that red goes first. Very good. Now we can clear green, followed by blue, and then finally, the red we started with will be the red that we end with. Now there's 4 colors. Things are escalating slowly. They're boiling the lobster that is my brain. It will not jump out of my skull. It thinks everything's nice and lovely, like it's in a jacuzzi. In the end, it will be fried and cooked, and served on a platter. Along with garnish, and some sauce. Maybe a nice, like, mushroom sauce. Wonder what sauce goes best with the human brain. Or just brain in general. I've never eaten brain of, like, an animal. It's not really a thing that we do over here. But I'm sure it's common in some cultures. A lot of cultures make use of, like, the entire animal. Us Americans are kind of picky. We only eat the socially sanctioned parts for a Western sort of palate. The muscles. Like, even, like, beef tongue is kind of rare over here, and that's, like, a muscle, so that kind of doesn't make sense. I guess there's maybe, like, a visual of, like, making out with a cow and, like, tonguing it? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's what just pops in my head. But really, like, you think about it, like, tongue's just, like, a really strong muscle, so it makes sense that it'd be, like, delicious. What am I even talking about? Am I hungry or something? I shouldn't be. Had tacos for dinner. It was good. Would eat tacos from this place again. I've eaten there before, and I will eat there again. Got leftover queso, too. Alright, let's free the blue. Yes. I think I've gone a little bit out of order here, but I don't think it's dire. I don't think we'll die. We'll survive. Staying alive. I will survive, I will survive. You kind of wonder about how, like, serious of a situation people that, like, write songs about surviving were when they wrote them. Like, I guess it's mostly, like, a metaphor about, like, surviving in love and stuff, like, emotionally. But, like, the Staying Alive song, like, staying alive. Like, maybe that guy was, like, actually stranded on a desert island. He was, like, worried about, like, where his next meal would come from. Or something. We don't know. I don't know. I'm sure you could look it up and know. Or maybe it's, like, a widely known story that I just don't know, because I'm, like, sheltered. Unlike that guy who was, like, dying and writing music at the same time. Alright. We're kind of sailing through this. I feel like I have the ability to turn my brain off and, like, complete these. At some point, we're gonna get to a point. At some point. And the point will be... I'm getting to the point. Don't point at me. Where we'll have to focus, and I'll just start failing. I'll be like, why am I failing? And then I'll have to, like, shut up and actually think about the puzzles. But not yet. All right. The skies are clear. The wind is in our sails, and the sailing is smooth. All right, let's focus on blue. Good. Here we go. I'm assuming if you fail, it'll, like, let you know immediately. It won't, like, let you flounder around for a while. In agony. Like, where's the move? Where's the move? And there's, like, no move. I would know. Since I don't fail. Master of matching colors. Damn. Grown adult. College educated. Puffing his chest up about matching the colors properly. Jeez. Boy, do I need a win, apparently. Yeah. Let's get green going. Green beans go. Okay. Yeah. And we can do red and then blue. And they'll both fall into place immediately. Nice. What's that? Victory bells? She's blowing hearts my way because she's impressed that I helped her out. Oh yeah, you know it. Be sure to, like, work this into your pickup lines and, like, your romance. Like, hey, ladies, you know, I can match colors pretty damn good. And they'll just... It's over at that point. What do we do now? I need to free blue, I think. Yeah. I think? Then yellow. Yeah, now that tube is free, we can dump all the green out. And yep, there we go. Nice. Not gonna 3-star it, just barely. So it took that, like, half second to ponder. I really don't know, like, why a doctor with a stethoscope is involved with this. I think I made that observation last time, but I stand by it. I still think it's weird. Still think it's a little odd. Like, I get that chemists are like doctors too, but I don't think you need a stethoscope. Like, you don't have to, like, check the heartbeat of the colors. I don't think it matters. Maybe it does, though. Maybe they're sentient colors. Maybe these are actually creatures that were, like, reuniting with themselves and their bodies. Can't rule it out. We're missing a lot of information in these mini-games. They kind of just throw you in and expect you to accept their world and their rules and stuff. Not really, like, really think... Oh, 5 colors. And not really, like, think about things. And ponder the consequences of your actions. We could be constructing, like, nuclear goo. Like, weaponized goo or something. We don't know. I have to look up a lore video on this game. I do like lore videos. I wonder what the longest YouTube video someone's made for this game is. Someone has to have, like, broken it down, right? Okay, what do we need? I think red, right? Yeah. And then we can do green. Yellow will follow. Blue, we'll see it through. And then red, and the stage is dead. Red, or read them and weep. This is, like, relaxing. I don't know. Like, okay, last 2 rows it has to get annoying, right? It'll get annoying at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, yellow first. I was debating between yellow and green, but I think yellow's the right call. Red? Yeah, then we can do green. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Can you misclick and fail? Like, if I clicked... Well, now I can't fail. Because I'm so awesome. But yeah, if I, like, click the wrong tube, will it just not go, or will it fail? I don't know. Let's not find out if we can help it. I mean, I'm sure it'll come up eventually. Yeah. 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 This is, like, therapeutic, man. I just feel, like, good about myself, and it's, like, finding patterns and stuff, which I've always been decently okay at. What's our IQ at these days? 148. Getting up there. red. Then pink. Yeah. And then what? I actually don't know about this. Oh no, I think we're okay. Yeah, it's the first time I felt like actually like really uncertain. Oh. Oh. First failure, let's go. It was about damn time. Alright. See, the thing is, I have no idea what I did last time. So I can't pivot and do something different. But this feels different. Maybe this is better. Feels better. This is the furthest we made it into this song so far. We got it, guys. It's in the bag again, I say. I find myself repeating myself when I repeat myself, which I find myself doing, repeating myself. 30. Big scary number. Blue. Yes. We'll follow that with red, I think. And then pink after that, I think. Pink, I think. Pink, I think, but please do not drink. Green? Yellow? And then we'll pour the big green into the small green, just to change things up a little bit. I guess that's like the real hard mode, is like to try to get the tubes in a certain order, like color order at the end. Like rainbow order or something like that. I'm a genius now! I'm an accidental genius. I disagree. There were no accidents here. All intentional. 81. I'm changing my mind. We could go green or blue. I'm gonna choose green. We have 2 full, like, tubes to play with, don't we? Didn't even realize. I think this is okay. We'll see. I guess we'll free another tube up that we can dump all our yellow fluid into. Yellow fluid. Gross. It's like pee, you know? Maybe all these are like different kinds of alien pee. And we're like testing them. Like doing a drug test, you know? Because we're like seeing if we can employ them? I don't know. I'm trying to come up with like some lore here. It's nice having 2 blank tubes. Although it does feel a bit like a trap. Okay. Let's get that green going. And then blue over there. Now we can work that pink. Yeah. This one is done. Done, dusted, complete, over. 3 stars given to me. Put them with the rest. Get a whole pile of them in the back. Nice. Alright. Pink, I think, first. Yes, so we'll continue to rhyme pink with pink. But now what? Guess we can do blue after this. Yeah. This leaves green nicely exposed, ready to be topped off. Nice bubbly green apple. Yeah, it's just feeling like a winner to me. Chicken dinner, send it to me. Might be too late to... Yeah, it's too late to deliver food. Probably. Maybe, I don't know. I never actually checked, like, how late you can get food delivered. But I assume around, like, 11 o'clock is probably late enough. Okay. We can do green. In total and completeness. We can also do yellow, I think. Because we can free up this yellow with the red. Yeah. Okay. What happens after this? Blue, I guess? Yeah, blue and pink. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that! It's like watching a car crash in reverse. There's everything coming together. Like a life reconstructing itself. All right, we're making decent progress, I believe. That's how I feel. How do you feel? You feeling okay? Everything going okay? How's your wife? How are the kids? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like very zen when I'm doing this. Oh, we have light blue now. That's different. Have I screwed up? No. No, I have not screwed up. We are okay. That was a lot of hesitation, though. It's going to cost me a star. Unless I really hurry. Pour fast! Ah, I didn't pour fast enough. That's not my fault. Although lab safety is important. Probably shouldn't ever conduct lab experiments under, like, pressure. For, like, rewards and stuff. At least not with, like, dangerous things. Hang on. Red. And then pink. Yeah. Red and pink feels like a strong combo. It frees us up to get all that yellow together. And, like, yellow... Now you're banking... Now you're banking with cash money, friendo. Green, actually. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, it feels so good. It makes my brain, like, tingle in a good way. This is what I like. This probably says a lot about me as a person. But it is the truth. I like to feel like I'm doing a good job at things that other people consider difficult, you know? But I don't like to struggle a lot, either. I get frustrated very easily. I think some of the moments in the past Armored Core video kind of attest to that. It all comes down to insecurity, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. But let's not get too deep when we're playing color matching game. Alright, yellow, I choose, without thinking. Yeah. We still got moves, we still got plays to make. Let's gather red together in one spot. And then we can get dark blue. It's just more of a teal, right? I don't know, I'm not an art student. Don't ask me, don't quiz me on colors. Will light blue and dark blue suffice? Yeah, it's pretty teal, I would say. Yes, I just double-checked to make sure. You worry, man. Like, you say stuff on stream and it's just, like, out there forever. I've said plenty of dumb stuff, but doesn't mean I shouldn't try to minimize it sometimes. When I can. Let's get pink all together. Yeah. Now what? Now what? Oh, yeah, blue. Right. I was kind of, like, expecting the game to, like, shut me off there. Like, I didn't see a path. But we were still okay. Still had moves to make. And friends to make. And delicious... Man, all these colors look, like, delicious, don't they? Like, if someone, like, offered you a drink that was that color and consistency, you would down it. You wouldn't, like, really think about it. Might give it a sniff, you know? Like, ask for their opinion. But you wouldn't question it that much. It looks, like, proper tasty. It's, like, so, like, sugary and, like, viscous. Ooh, dark green makes its appearance. Let's get the teal together. Aw, oh, no. Felt like I was on a roll there. The question is... Like, we could go blue first, but I feel like pink's, like, the way to go first. Yeah. It was, like, immediate failure. We did pink first the first time, I guess. And it didn't work out so well. Yeah, here it is. It's suddenly gotten challenging. Out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, we free up teal, right? And then red's there. This feels like what we did before, to me. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, and then suddenly we're stumped. After just rocking on through. It's gotta be pink first. I refuse to believe you got to go yellow first. Okay. So you got two moves here. You got yellow to there, or yellow to there. But this will immediately fail us, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try something different then. Let's go yellow. Oh yeah, we're just like throwing crap at the wall now. Let's go. Well, yeah, it's immediate failure, right? That's kind of what I thought, but it's good to make sure. And we tried blue before too, and it just like didn't work. Yeah, so you gotta go pink. Let's start out. Tis the only option. I don't think it matters what order you do your pink pours in. So now you got two choices. You can do... because we can't pour anything there. We gotta go yellow. It's the only available play. You can go yellow from there, yellow from there. If you do this, you fail, though. So you gotta go yellow and then into the teal, but then you fail anyways, so what the fuck? So then everything's a failure, and there's no point in even, like, trying, and you lose. Then teal. Oh, wait, we can pour red. I'm an idiot. Wait! I'm feeling extra stupid all of a sudden. Where'd I go wrong? What happened? Oh, I see. Right, now we can pour... oh, okay, yeah. Getting the blank tube was the key there. Okay. Naruhodo. Gotcha. There we go. All right. First one that really kind of stumped me a bit. But it wasn't too bad in the end. Although I did take kind of a process of elimination approach, not a really, like, watching it out approach to it, but whatever. All right. Let's move some yellow. How about some red after that? Okay. I feel like no moves are good. I feel like every move is a bad move. Yeah. Oh no! God, that was like immediate. That difficulty spike or ramp, whatever. It wasn't a ramp, it was a goddamn wall. Or a cliff or something. Okay, let's try the light greens. Yeah, this is how it's gonna go. Suddenly just process of elimination mode. How do we... I feel like yellow's wrong. I feel like pink's wrong, too. I feel like it's gotta be red. So now I can free up teal. There. And now I can get red free. Okay. Maybe not doomed, possibly? And then pink's just about done, right? Yes. Okay, dark green can go over there. Light green to the right. Green. Then, yeah. Dark green is complete. Blue shall soon be complete. There. Nice. Good thing that doesn't, like, let you spill automatically. Like, it will stop you from making, like, just an illegal play. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. You could have just, like, let me fail. You could have let me make mistakes, like you can do in the actual lab where you have all the freedom in the world. Okay, last row. My momentum is kind of slowed here, so I'm feeling not super confident in getting all these done, but we'll give it a go. All right, dark blue. Too many dark blues there at the top. There we go. One done. Now what? I would do red, but I don't think that's right. Let's go pink next. Because now we can throw teal in there. And then we can get dark green started. Sorry, light green. My bad. My bad. Now we got another empty tube. Who do we want to put there? Red makes sense, I think. Yeah, because then we can do yellow in here, which will allow us to complete light green. We have a tube for dark green. Red will follow after that. Teal is done. We can top off or get this empty tube. Yeah, all good. The commentary is making less and less sense, but we're still completing the stage, so maybe that's what matters. Maybe. Up to 7 colors here. Crazy. That's a lot of colors. Much more than our humble, like, 2 or 3 color beginnings. Alright. That seems like the obvious choice. I think yellow makes a lot of sense next. Free up the most options, I believe. Now then. I wonder if that was a mistake. Ah, here we go. Red. Lovely. I think. Yeah, now let's get pink going in this tube over here. And then blue we can finish. Yellow we can finish too. Alright, here we go. Yes. Light green, you're next. Prepare yourself for being complete and whole. And like self-actualized and stuff. Here we go. Done. Just a hair off of the 3 stars. That's okay. This doesn't seem too tough to get 3 stars if you want. It's like memorizing the patterns, right? Getting used to stuff, so... Oh. I think we've added a new color to the mix. Middle blue has joined the fray. I'm sure there's a better word for that color. I have trouble, like, distinguishing the light blue from the middle blue, actually. I wish I had chosen a different color. Truth be told. Do we have a move here? I guess there? Yeah. I was blind for a bit. I'm telling you, the addition of this color is like throwing all my brainwaves off. What do you mean we failed? We were doing great. Surely not. Okay, maybe... Did we do blue before? I don't even know, man. It's a blur. Blur without thoughts. This feels different than last time, but I guess that doesn't mean it is different. Alright, pink. Looking good over there. Alright, how do we work this situation in our favor? I guess we move you there. Yeah. I think I was overcomplicating things. I want to free the yellow. We can free the yellow, actually. It's totally possible. Oh yeah, this one is complete, ain't it? I was looking at it and it was already solved. It's like in the animes where they say you're already dead, except you're already solved puzzle and you don't even know it. Nice. Alright, just a handful left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. I can count, you see. Not only can I match colors, but I can also count. Try to be too attracted to my giant brain. Sarcasm. Just a hint. If I ever, like, compliment myself, there's, like, a huge chance it's just straight up freaking sarcasm. It's called self-depreciating humor through sarcasm, I suppose. Okay, we failed. Don't even know how. Should we go yellow? There's a lot of yellow options, I think. I feel. And that makes sense to me. And pink makes sense, and we can finish yellow. I feel like that was the exact same steps we took last time, and we failed again, probably unsurprisingly. What if we do this? This feels different. Is different good? Stay tuned and find out. I have a move. Where? Where's the move? You're lying to me, game. Oh, here? But then we fail, right? Yeah. Okay. I feel like what I really want... Yeah, how about this? Yeah, there we go. So now I've got this thing free. Yellow? I want to get this pink out is the thing. But if I do yellow, I can finish this one. I think it's got to be yellow, right? Gotta be. It just gotta be. Okay. Aha. Aha! Eureka! I found it. Tensai desu. Yeah. We're gonna finish this off, I think. I would have liked to have finished Pinpool if it didn't have like a billion flippin' stages. Oh my god. Red first. I feel like red's a trap here, but we gotta take it. Okay. Now we can finish pink. And then green of the lighter variety. That's dark blue down there. It's a light blue. I think it's light blue, actually. Okay, let's free the light blue so we can stack the light blue. Oh, hey, yellow. You're looking awful, like, topped off over there. You're welcome. Wow. I think we aced this one. Nice. It just made sense to me. Good job, Brain. Yeah, we'll try to get these last 5 stages done, and then we'll do a little bit of gacha at the end, just to see how the gacha mechanics are. We have 2 options. Okay, this seems a little weird and different. I don't feel like this is the right move, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. Here. Then there. I feel like I'm treading down a path to failure rapidly, but maybe not. Where's my yellows at? I want my yellow. Oh, there it is. I found my yellow. Even a little bit of pink on the side. Actually, hang on just a sec. Hold the phone. Hold it in your hand. Both hands, just to be sure. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Ain't it a beautiful sight? Take a picture. Save it forever. Look at it every night before you go to sleep and first thing in the morning when you wake. Marvel at all the colors being matched and stuff. Okay. I feel like pink and yellow is calling to me. Nothing but a hunch. There we go. Aha. This is what you want. You want to start seeing, like, same colors at the bottoms. Okay. Yes. Pink is looking good. Now we've got a nice red tube over here. Middle blue. You're done, middle blue. Which means dark green is next up to bat. We can get red done, too. Actually, let's do it. A little more efficient. I need to, like, sully a undirty tube there. Ooh, hurry. Ah, damn, I misclicked. Ah, man, I thought that misclick might have cost me a star. But no. I'm out of water. I know we're close to the end here, but let me just top off my water real quick. Just trying to keep my throat in pristine condition. If I can. Model keeps freaking out every time I, like, stand up. I think it's like, if my shirt vaguely looks like a face, it'll, like, lock onto it and latch on and try to represent it. Try to, I don't know, like, detect, I guess. Huh. You know, I keep on getting this, like, nightmare that I'll, like, step away from my computer or something, and my model will be running. And I come back, and it's just, like, got this, like, super creepy face just, like, staring at me. So thanks, brain, for that. A little bit of nightmare fuel. Okay, 3 more to go. Let's keep it the pace. Although now that I've stepped away, I feel like my momentum is kind of stalled out. We'll see. Maybe I shouldn't have such a defeatist attitude. Maybe I should believe and trust that we can get this done. Instead of wallowing in despair and misery. Okay. It's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah. Let's drop all the pink off. Actually, should have done it over there. I apologize, Pink. I mislocated you and relocated you for no good reason. Now what do we do? Dark green is ripe for being done. I think dark blue. Get in there, dark blue. Okay, I can't do anything with yellow. We can't finish off pink, though. There we go. Yeah, I think this one is as good as done. Even better. It's done by me. That was that thing, that, like, sarcastic, self-appreciating thing. That was that again, in case you didn't pick up on it. Excuse me. Kind of coughed in the mic. There we go. Coughed away. I practiced not repeating my error. All right. So many options. Light green, I think. Yeah. Ooh, new color orange has entered the fray. I'm afraid. No, we can't do that. I feel like I've lost. Yeah. I had that foreboding feeling before disaster. Okay. Maybe this is the play. Maybe we get pink going. Yeah, okay. And then we can do another one. No! But I was, like, so sure. My confidence. They told me confidence was everything. Confidence is everything if you're correct. I guess. Okay, how about this? Green. Yeah. Now we can finish this one off, right? Yeah, okay. It's like, I'm sure I saw that play, and I, like, lost it. Okay, there's your red. Which yellow is next? Yeah, okay. Feels like, unless we screw up royally here, this one is basically done. Essentially. In a nutshell. The puzzle is no more. Oh my god. How many colors is that? Is that 8 or 9? I kind of lost track. Alright, last stage. An achievement within our grasp. One last challenge awaits us. I think This is right. Yeah, okay. I'm not giving up yet. Not yet. There we go. I felt despair in my stomach. We fight on! It's gotta be yellow, right? Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the epic, amazing, colored potion mixing minigame with a 3-star performance. Out of 3 stars. Hold your applause, hold your applause. It's okay, I know I'm awesome. Yes, once again, that was the sarcasm. Okay, well, I think that concludes the gameplay. We still got a lot of stuff to do here. And... did we finish Number Tower? Really, we left 10 on Number Tower. It's a shame it's so late. I would love to give this another shot. But... or, not another shot. I'd love to, like, finish this one off, but I guess we can't. I guess if we do a session 3 of this, we can do more pin pool, because there's plenty there, and then maybe finish Number Tower. And then Cash Run, I seriously don't care about this game at all. So we could maybe squeeze one more session out of this, but I think we'll mix it up with something new next time. Before we talk about future plans, though, let's do a little bit of gacha. Alright, we got 68,000 and a spin is 1,000. My math, which I finally honed tonight playing these minigames, shows that we have about 68 spins. Let's go. I want a title. Rainbow. Cool. Alright. Oh, look at all these clears I'm getting. What do you mean the price went up? Okay, whatever. It's like the first spin every day, like, cheaper. I got my deer. Well, game's romancing me now. Trying to get on my good side. Fist. Well, that's... could be taken a certain way. Not gonna talk about it. Punctual. That title does not apply. That could have been sarcasm. By design. Sure game. Kind of a vague message there. Slow. Now we're talking. Now you're getting there. Sheltered. What do I do with these titles? Title plate. Okay. Oh. It's just this thing up here. The loan... the loan by design. Yeah, that's right. I'm alone, but it's by my decision, dang it. Certainly something I have control over. Let's do that. That's nice and, like, sad. But more gacha. Let's spend it all. Let's do, like, 5 more rolls. Ooh, a new plate. I don't like it. Again! A new plate. Better, but I think I like our night sky one that we have. And pig plate. Actually, kind of cute. Kind of cute. Okay, I think that was 3, so let's do 2 more. Quattro. Curious. Very curious that we got that one. And fluffy. Well, I kind of like that. That's a good note to end on. A nice, like, fluffy note, right? All right. We're gonna go to the parking lot and just, like, run it in the background so we have some nice BGM for our ending talk. The mini music there's a little bit too high tension, I think, for a sign-off, you know? Trying to wind down and, like, ease into relaxation. So, that was session 2 of those games. The game about those games. You know the games. Yeah. It's fun. It's a nice sort of, like, relaxy, puzzly, low-stakes sort of thing. Good palate cleanser as well. I think I accomplished that. I was thinking about Armored Core a lot during the beginning. I made several references to the game, but by the end, like the last hour or so, I think I've fully flushed it until this moment. So, mission accomplished, I believe. Now then, like I said, we might play this game in the future, but not next time. Next stream, everything's always subject to change, right? But I think tomorrow after work, I should plan on streaming. What I will stream, I don't know. It will probably be the start of another longish game, but again, I'm kicking around a few options. They're all kind of on the longer side, I think. No, actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to try a game out that was requested by a viewer, and although I think I could get a lot out of the game, I don't know if the game's going to really vibe with me. So I'm going to try and see how this game goes, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's a one-shot. But I'm going to give it a fair shot. I'm not going to... I'm going to, of course, take shots at it and have a good time with it, but I will also give it a chance and see if it captures me. If it does, look out. It could be like the next month or 2 months of our lives or longer. But I kind of doubt it'll happen. But we'll see. We shall see. Only time will tell. I doubt there will be a stream on Saturday, just because we're in the football season now, so I'll be watching a lot of football and stuff. Yep, there's very few games over the year. It's like just 12 or... It's like a 3-month period, I suppose. Maybe like a little over that. So depending on like schedules and stuff, my Saturdays will probably kind of be less available for streaming going forward, but it depends on game schedules, so we'll see. And then Sunday we'll probably be back at it, so I would expect 2 streams this weekend. Probably the same game, but we will see. Them's the plans, and then we're on to next week, and then my life continues to cycle continuously on that treadmill, baby. Can't get off. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully the break was okay. I didn't hear anyone like clamoring for me to come back, but we did hit Armored Core pretty hard. Like, that was a solid week of mostly daily streaming, kind of 2 days for some, or 2 streams in a day for some. So there's plenty there if you want to watch. And I think taking some time away to kind of play a game on my own and enjoy it was nice. I kind of intended to do that with Tears of the Kingdom, but I never really played it like a lot. But I think Armored Core I'm sitting at like 75 hours or something, so that's pretty solid for me, especially for like a week's worth of work. Like, not bad. Kind of wish I could have billed those hours to be flush with cash, but unfortunately, the only thing I got was satisfaction of having a good time. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. The couch is out of here. Later. Now, the question is, do I play Armored Core now or just relax the rest of the evening? We got, like, some time. Look forward to tomorrow's stream where I'm like, oh god, I stayed up too late playing video games. We'll see. We'll see. I think I can control it. But we'll see. Alright, see you guys!